I'm cornered in the cold where you left me. Left again, left again. Oh, there's a jungle in my head growing wilder, and it's killing me. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go. I cannot let you go.
My favourite day is finally new fish day. Now, I've had this tank running for quite a while now. I've got quite a few fish in here, so I've got a yellow tang, got a sailfin tang, got my stars and stripes puffer, got a vampire tang, and I also have a regal tang. There is a blue spotted grouper in here as well, and I've also got a moray eel. I don't know what type of eel he is, but he tends to live at the back of the rocks. Now, I used to have a panther grouper in here. I've currently put him up into a basket just because he got absolutely bullied to hell, and I've had to separate him just to try and feed him. He's not doing great at the minute, but I'm hoping I can finally get him back on track. But the tank just looks bare. Even though there's a few fish in here, it just looks completely empty. It's just barren, basically. I will be putting some corals in here. I've got to be careful of the puffer fish because I know he will nip at them, but I will be getting some small little corals in there. But it's finally new fish day, and I've got a big old box full of fish, and I can't wait to get them out and show you. So I've bought 4 fish in total just because I want them to go in as a group, just to try and not cause any issues with the other fish. So this is a coral beauty. I've not had one of these before, and I've been wanting to get one for a while just because of the colours. Next is a dragon wrasse. I've had one of these before, but it did jump out of the tank, which wasn't ideal. Next, I've got another tang. This is a clown tang. I really like the blue and yellow stripes on this. It's just a little bit different to what I've already got in there, and being a tang, it should fit in quite well. And finally, I've got a cream angel. I've not had any angels before, so it's going to be interesting to see how this guy does in there, but I'm excited to see what they actually do in the tank with the other fish. Now, I'm going to leave these to acclimate probably for about 25-30 minutes, and I'm going to slowly add some water in as well, just to make sure the salinity is the same. So first up, we've got my clown tang. I've wanted to get one of these for absolutely ages. The price of them were just too much at the time, but I got this guy for an absolute steal, and I saw him and I just couldn't say no. So we're going to get him in first. Now, I've fed everything in the tank, so hopefully nothing becomes too boisterous. Once these are all in, I'm probably going to turn the lights off for a little bit as well, just to make sure that everything settles down. But look at that, in he goes. The colours on these guys are absolutely amazing. I will try and get a close-up of them all at some point, but for now, I just want to get them in the tank. I probably will do a water change at some point today as well, so I'm not too worried about introducing this water. Plus, the place I get these fish from as well, their water's pretty decent, so I'm not too worried about that. But look at him down there. Look at him, he looks amazing. The colours on him are just popping under these lights. They look so good. So next up, we've got my coral beauty. Again, I've wanted one of these for ages. I've just never picked one up really, but these will get quite big as well, hopefully. And the colours on the oranges are just amazing. I've wanted something orange in here for a while now, and they do have like a blue tint to their fins as well. They are literally, as the name says, they are absolutely beautiful. 2 in. He was straight onto there, wasn't he? So next up, this is one of my favourites. This is probably one of my favourite fish. This is a dragon wrasse. Now, these do go through a complete change as they get bigger. And the thing I like about these guys, they've got so much character. They pick stuff up off the floor, they move around, they dig in the sand. And I think as they get bigger, I think they get better with age. They look really cool like this, but as adults, I think they just look amazing. So we're going to get him in. I did have one of these before, but I was going away on holiday and he decided to jump out of the tank into the suitcase and try and come on holiday with us. And yeah, I don't think that done him too good, so trying to ease him out. Oh, there he goes. These guys are big eaters as well, so I'm really excited to get this guy feeding. Now, hopefully I've got enough rock work in here that everything is going to be completely safe. There's loads of little hidey holes and things like that to break the line of sight of the fish, so I think they are going to be good. So last up, we've got a cream angel, and again, I really like these guys. Again, as they get bigger, I think they get better. They don't change, they pretty much stay the same as they are now, but it will look absolutely incredible as he gets bigger. They will get to about 20 centimeters, so yeah. So try and get this guy out. Wrong way, fella. Come on. Let me try it. No, wrong way, wrong way. Well, I'm going to have to squeeze him out like a tube of toothpaste. Now these guys do have spines on them, so he's currently wedging himself in the bag. So let me try it this way. Try and get him to spin around. There we go. There he goes. Oh, he looks so good in there, doesn't he? He looks really good. Oh, right. Now everything's in. I'm going to turn the lights off. I'm going to clean the glass up because there's so many smears and drips and everything. But get the glass cleaned off. Give them an hour or so to settle in, and once we turn the lights back on, hopefully they'll all start coming out, and we can see how they look and how they're doing. So they've been in here for probably a couple of hours now while I've been sort of mooching about doing a few other bits, and the Dragon Ras has decided that he's going to make his home down here. I did manage to get a very quick clip of him actually moving some rocks, which is really cool. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to get one of these guys, just because they do move things around and they've just got a lot of character. Other than that, everything else has sort of decided to hide. I have fed everything. The Coral Beauty and the Clown Tang are sort of sitting up here for a minute. They sort of called that place home. One of my groupers is beefing the Coral Beauty a little bit, but I think it's just a territory thing. I reckon after a couple of days that's going to calm down. There won't be no issues. The Cream Angel, he's sort of sticks to the rock quite a bit. He does come out. He has definitely fed. I've seen him eat quite a few times now. But again, he just likes to sit back there and hide. But other than that, the rest of the tank is doing really good. I did give the glass a little bit of a clean, but there's a little bit of algae on the inside that I need to scrape off. But other than that, everything is looking pucker. Now, I did mention about the panther grouper being up here because he was being bullied. He's still not currently feeding now. I have just assist fed him using some thin tweezers. I've been pushing some frozen, defrosted king prawns down him, and he's managed to take 4 pieces and he's kept them down. So I'm going to keep an eye on him. Hopefully I don't have to keep doing that and he will suddenly snap onto food, but I will be keeping you updated on how he's doing because I don't like the basket being in there. It is an eyesore, and I do want to get him back out into the tank, and hopefully the old blue tang or eagle tang, whatever you want to call him, hippo tang, hopefully he stops bullying him. But other than that, that is the tank update. Now, I'll be doing more updates on this, especially down in the sump area. I've got to do a lot of work down here. The refugium that's in here with my mini ice grouper, as you can see, it's getting quite a lot of algae, which I really don't mind. The more algae the better in here, just because it absorbs more of those nutrients. But I do need to get him into his own separate tank so that I can get this fully up and running with the Dragon's Breath algae. And also in here, I want to put a Chato reactor as well. I've got loads of space in the return part of this sump. So that back chamber there's loads of room in there. I'm tempted to buy one. I normally make stuff, but I think depending on what size I can get them, I'll probably just buy one. They're cheap off Amazon, and I want to get a Chato reactor in there, and that's just going to increase more filtration basically. I'm also looking at getting a tank next to this one to put here, and that'll probably be to put my mini artist grouper in there, just to keep him away from the other fish basically. But I do love him. He is cool. He's hard to see because of the algae, but he's doing amazing. But the thing I like about this sump, just going on a little bit, you can see all the algae is growing in here. There's literally no algae in the main tank whatsoever. On the rocks there's no algae. The glass gets a little bit of something. You can see over the back there on that back wall there's a little bit of algae, and I never clean that back wall. That back wall just stays as is. And on this wall as well, you can see there's a little bit, but not a lot. There's mainly coralline algae on there. So yeah, the tank is doing really, really well. I was going to do a water change today, but I thought I'm just going to let the fish settle down, let them do their thing, and I'll probably do a water change during the week. But yeah, other than that, the tank is looking absolutely amazing. Even with 4 more fish, it looks empty. It still looks completely empty. So I will be looking at doing another fish haul. Hopefully they'll get some stuff in that I like, and I'll probably grab another 3 or 4 fish, because I think it's always better to try and put as many in as you can. But yeah, it still looks empty. I want this just filled with fish when I get a chance. The little Ras down here, I don't know if you managed to see that, but he's kicking up a lot of stuff and moving the rocks around. You can see there he's pecking at the sand, moving stuff. He's so cool. I love him. Right, that's all I've got for you. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.